Here's an animal story for you. Wolves and Mastiffs. Mastiffs meaning the big, jowly, toothy dogs that Tibetan nomads have out on the rangelands to guard their tents, because nomads have to be out nomadising and they don't have that many valuables, but they do need some way of guarding them in such a huge unfenced land. Those Mastiffs became extraordinarily popular in China amongst the new boss class, the new entrepreneurs who would be willing to pay up to $1 million for a Tibetan Mastiff during the height of the craze, because the behavioural characteristics of the Mastiffs perfectly mirrored what the bosses want of their hangers-on. The Mastiff is intensely loyal to its owner and ferocious towards everybody else, and that's exactly what the bosses want the people who work for them to manifest too. However, suddenly, because in China there are fashions in everything, including in dogs, the $1 million Mastiff is no more, and the New York Times has recently reported seeing Mastiffs on the meat truck being taken off to the slaughterhouse. So Tibetans who thought that this might be a nice little earner breeding dogs are suddenly going broke. And it tells us something about the values of contemporary China, particularly when we bring in the other animal, the wolf. There's a new movie coming out, directed by the same French director who directed Brad Pitt in 7 Years in Tibet, nearly 20 years ago now, who's done a movie of Wolf Totem, which is all about man bonds with wolf and learns to be a bit more wolfish. And again, this is meant to be a tale exhorting China to learn to be a bit more wolfish, and that's a movie that's likely to be at a screen near you. So here's my take on the Mastiff and the wolf, China and Tibet.